Welcome to Ultraranger.
That's the worst Orson Welles impression I've ever heard.
Then I consider it to be the first.
Well, let's try the roll call!
Why are you talking like Skeletor?
I don't know, I fucking hate myself.
Yeah. Eiji Tsuburaya, the man who created something from nothing. Godzilla. Ultraman. But when those who don't give his franchises enough credit, these podcasters will do it justice. For they are
Kaiju Sentai Ultraranger.
Love our Hall of Fame's Ultraman. Ultra Yellow Canister, gone.
The other son of Belial, Ultra Pink Caster Lane.
Spreading the love on one of Japanese beloved franchises.
Kaiju Sentai Ultraranger. Shrap!
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Kaiju Sentai Ultraranger, the show where we talk about Ultraman's past, present, future, Godzilla, and all Kaiju in between. I'm your co-host, Lane.
And I'm your host, Ultra Yellow Caster.
Yeah, I really hate the Skeletor voice, because I didn't actually think that in the original He-Man cartoon he actually fucking sounded like that, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, I thought they were just parodying his voice, and then, no, he sounds like that.
Parody? You mean mocking?
Yeah,
The word is mocking.
whatever.
But yes, no news today.
No news, no Taiga, fuck off.
No news simply for being, there's not really a whole lot to talk about this week.
So I was gonna do some Ultraman and some Tiga.
Yeah, just do some Ultraman, some Tiga.
Like I say, one episode was weird. One episode was get some tissues.
In like a crying manner or
crying manner.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I was about to be like, well,
Get some tissues. This is gonna be a fucking tear fest.
close the door, light a candle, get the tissues out.
I'm just thinking of that scene from Kick-Ass where he's like imagining his fucking teacher, like how well his teacher is.
I know what scene you're talking about. Go watch Kick-Ass. It's a really good movie.
Don't watch Kick-Ass 2.
Don't.
Okay.
Kick-Ass 2 is alright, but it's not as good as the first one.
Yeah.
Really wish there was a Kick-Ass 3.
The motherfucker. With that fucking armor that they teased, but we never actually got.
Yeah.
That would've been cool.
Hit girl one shot, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know.
Give us something. How about you give me a job? How about we do that?
Whoa.
So yeah, let's get straight into Ultraman.
So episode 15, the Space Ray of Terror. So this episode was weird, dumb.
You watched this episode before me, and right as I found out who the monster was, this episode came back into my memory.
And you're like, oh yeah.
Because as a reminder, people, I have seen Ultraman before, back in like 2013. I want to say it was 2013, 2014.
Yeah, Scar has watched Ultraman before.
All 39 episodes of it. And I think it took me forever because it was so... To me, at the time, it was so damn boring.
And now we just find it fascinating.
Yeah, but now I am an adult. I am watching this from a reviewer's perspective. And... yeah, this episode's still batshit crazy.
Yeah, so this episode literally starts out with fucking all these children just drawing all the pictures of all the kaiju that Ultraman has fought from up till now.
Yeah, you got
Red King.
You got Kagon, who's only an Ultra Q.
Kagon.
Mozart.
Yeah.
No, it was Beethoven.
It's Beethoven. Oh, is that kaiju?
What kind of kaiju did Ultraman fight that in?
And then we get, Gabadon.
What a piece of shit.
Gabadon. Or I think another translation for it, a pronunciation of it is Gabadon.
Yeah, Gabadon or Gabadon? Gabadon?
I like Gabadon.
Gabadon sounds
So,
good.
yeah, Gabadon's like this weird tadpole monster thing that this kid named Mushiba fucking draws, but everyone laughs at him going, that's not a fucking kaiju, that's a shitty-ass looking kaiju.
What kind of drawing is that?
So,
It's like he's like, well, if I draw it bigger, then, you know, it'll look more scary. It's like, no, that's not how it works.
no. So, there's this bullshit in this episode where apparently there's this, like, cosmic space, like, ray thing that's happening, and when combined with the sun's rays, it has the ability to turn a 2D image into a 3-dimensional image.
So it's that episode of The Simpsons where all the giant mascot characters become real and start attacking people?
Yeah, remember when the giant donut boy fucking roared like Godzilla? It was actually the Godzilla fucking roar. I'm amazed they got the rights to use that.
I told you, Flanders has it. Or Mo. Kill Mo.
Ding dong. Just the face.
Yeah, but yeah, this giant Gabadon's now walking around the city sleeping.
He's sleeping.
It's not really doing much, it just sleeps all day.
And that's the other thing. Like, these kids go to, like, this, like, fucking construction site or something where, like, there's all these, like, pipes, like, these concrete pipes, and, like, you know, they just start drawing on them, and then, like, I guess, like, the guy who, like, owns the property or something just keeps finding them. He's like, get the fuck off my property! I'll fucking kill all of you kids!
Whoa.
And, like, they keep coming back, and he just keeps yelling at them, and then, like, so, like, they make Gabadon, like, super big, and then, like, you know, it's sleeping, because, you know, he didn't really give him a personality or anything, he just sleeps. So
just on the other pipe right beside him is just his full backstory.
Yeah. And so the Science Patrol, like, goes, because, you know, when a kaiju's around, like, they have to fucking do something with it. So they go, and they just keep firing at him, and firing at him, and firing at him, and firing at him. And just keep on fucking firing at him.
Yeah.
And, like, it's not doing anything, kinda, because, like, he's just really soft, so... It was EG. He was getting his food.
Okay.
And, yeah, it's just, like, it's not doing anything to him, because, like, he just doesn't care. And then, so what we find out is... they're only around during the day, so once the sun sets, it disappears back into a drawing.
Yep, I guess that's how that works.
So then later, they're like, okay, let's draw Gabadon even more ferocious. So, like, you know, all the kids, they get together and they draw him and we get proper Gabadon. And, like, he actually looks a bit better. He looks more, like, monstrous and...
He looks like a weird-looking, like, salamander type of...
Yeah, and he's got, like, teeth, like, actual, like, teeth in the jaw.
He has, like, some sort of frill,
And he goes like...
some, like, skeleton legs, big lips.
Yeah, big fucking teeth.
And teeth.
Yeah.
There is a vinyl figure that isn't, like, $1 gazillion on eBay for him.
Yeah. Well, apparently Gabadon was only used once. He's never been used again.
Like,
that seems to be a thing. A lot of like original Ultraman kaijus have not really been used. Like, you never see, like, the only ones I can think of on the top of my head that they've actually reused are Alien Bolton, Red King, Zeton, Gomora, Dada,
Gubula.
Yeah, Gubula. But, like, yeah, like, you won't see, like, Greenmons, you won't fucking see Jiris.
Pestar only showed up, I think, once.
Pestar, whatever the one I liked in episode 13 or episode 14.
Oh, episode 14.
Oh, Gama Gujira.
Yeah,
Gama Gujira.
Gama Gujira.
I fucking love that one. Yeah, I fucking love that. So yeah, and so then the Science Patrol, like, they realize, like, oh, okay, so, like, they find out about the rays or whatever like that. So then, like, Ide or, like,
Arashi comes up with the idea that why don't we just get rid of the drawing of of Gabadon so that he doesn't show up again.
And then Cap, out of fucking nowhere, just goes, no, fuck that. We'll wait till tomorrow morning when he comes back to life, and we'll fight him fairly, give him a fair fight. And I'm like, what?
I don't think that's what he actually said, because from what I saw of it, he's like, that's not our responsibility to clean up other people's graffiti.
Yeah, but no, he did say something about, like, a fair fight.
I think that was the first night he showed up, and then the second night was, that's out of our jurisdiction to clean up graffiti.
Oh, I guess.
And it's like, is everyone here a moron?
Just go fucking just destroy the pipe that he's on, and there you go, no more Gabadon.
Now I'm just thinking, if this episode was made today, it would just be a giant stick figure.
Yeah.
Just a giant stick figure fighting Ultraman.
It's like fucking SpongeBob, like Doodle Bob.
Oh, Doodle Bob. Me, no. Doodle Bob. Ultimate nightmare fuel.
Oh, God. Yeah, don't draw yourself, people. If you have a magical pencil, do not draw yourself. That's
Too
the worst
late.
thing you could ever do. I made fucking fan stories about myself.
I mean, you're not wrong.
No. Well, I mean, I imagine myself in shit.
Piccolo, but cooler.
No, fuck you. We don't talk about that. Anyways, so Space Patrol, or sorry, Science Patrol. Oh, I
Space Patrol.
There has to be a Space Patrol.
Delta. SPD. SPD meets up with SSSP.
That'd be great. So the Science Patrol goes, and, like, they're fighting around, like, I guess, like, a dam or, like, a water area or something.
Lake.
So, like, they go to, like, save the kids, because, like, you know, the kids are trying to, like, see Gabadon and get him to stop or whatever like that.
No military, Namate.
Yeah, they're trying to get the military to stop, because, like, the military are, like, firing with tanks and shit like that. So then, like, Hayata, he gets, like, trapped in the water, and he starts just, like, fucking getting dragged into the water, and then all of a sudden, he just, like, I guess no one's fucking paying attention to him, because they didn't notice he fell in the water, because he turns into Ultraman.
There's a typo in the notes.
And, he turns into Ultraman and starts fighting him.
This is the episode where we properly get Type 2, the Type B suit, I mean. Because last episode it showed up, but it was only on screen for, like, 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And then you have this episode where he actually fights, you know, the Kaiju, instead of, you know, colliding straight into it and causing it to explode.
That was so fucking funny.
I was listening to that episode today, and I'm like, wow.
It was such a treat.
Wow.
That episode was so fucking good. I loved it. It was so dumb. Just the rocket up his fucking ass.
And this episode ends the same way, too.
Well, yeah, so, like, what happens is, like, Ultraman, he just decides, fuck it, I'm just gonna take this guy into fucking space. And so he does. So, it's funny, like, well, like, he was gonna kill him.
Yeah, he was
but then
ready
the kids
to, like,
are, like,
bang
fucking
him.
yelling at Ultraman, pleading to Ultraman not to fucking kill him. So then Ultraman's like, alright, fine. So he flies into space. So then later, we just get, like, a shot of, like, the kids at nighttime. They're just looking up at the sky, just wondering what the fuck happened to Gabadon. And then this voice just comes out of nowhere. I guess it's Ultraman saying, like, oh, don't worry, kids. Every July 7th on this night, I will make sure you kids see Gabadon. And then we see, like, a constellation of, like, Ultraman, like, in the stars. And then one of the kids is like, well, what if it rains on that day? And it's, like, cloudy. And it's like, don't worry, I'll make sure you see Gabadon. And then, like, Gabadon shows up in the stars. And it's like, yeah, no, he's dead. Ultraman threw him into space. He's dead.
Chucked him into space, gave him to Zafalamiu as a present.
Yeah, I gave him to Zafalamiu. That's my official headcanon name for Zoffy.
Zafalamiu.
Zafalamiu the third.
Zafalamiu the third?
Yeah, he's the third of Zoffies.
The third Zoffy.
Father of Zoffy. Mother of Zoffy.
Then Zoffy. Zafalamiu.
Zafalamiu. What's the matter with me? It's Zafalamiu. Anyways, that was a stupid joke. So yeah, so like, this episode was kind of dumb, kind of weird, and then like it ends with like all the kids like,
Dude,
like they're just drawing like kaijus, like shit ton of kaijus like on the ground, and just like the rest of the Central and the narrator's just talking like, yeah, no, Cap does not like this. Like he has a sense of he has a sense of dread. And he's just like looking around like going, the fuck you kids doing?
That's why I'm joining Kamen Rider in 5 years.
I'm gonna be Tachibana Tobe.
Wait a minute. Yeah, in 5 years.
Which is funny because like Cap is such a serious fucking person, but Tetsuya Tobe is just such a like laid back, funny dude. So
Yeah,
it was weird.
this episode was weird.
Oh, and also the kids were being an asshole because they were just like circling around like the owner of the property, being like, "What's
the
wrong
construction
with you?
property.
What's wrong with you?"
That guy did splash him with water when they were telling Gabadon to actually do more shit on the third day.
Yeah, so he probably pissed
Instead
him
of
off.
sleeping.
Yeah.
It's like, he was probably annoyed.
Probably annoyed.
And then he spawned a child that became the Noid.
He hates pizzas.
Yeah, he doesn't like pizzas.
Anyways, let's get to the better episode. Tiga. So episode 15, Phantom Speed. Oh my god.
My heart.
So yeah.
My heart was ripped out.
Me and Gar are in a consensus here. Fuck Daigo.
Shinjo
is true protagonist of Ultraman Tiga. Daigo should die, and with his dying breath, hands fucking Shinjo the Spark Lance and goes, "You're Ultraman Tiga now," and just let him be Tiga.
Well, I have figured out why Daigo's kind of, nothing as a character.
Oh, why?
So I asked around the other Ultraman fans I know of, and I mentioned how Shinjo gets more character development than Daigo has, but apparently this helps kids back in the day to
relate to him.
No, to put them in Daigo's position.
Oh, okay.
Because he's such a blank slate.
Oh, so it's like Link.
Yeah.
It's like the reason why Link is the way he is because Shigeru Miyamoto was just like, I want you to be Link. You are him. You do whatever. You make him do whatever you want.
Yeah. So apparently that's the kind of consent, the idea that everyone has, that Daigo is supposed to represent the viewer watching the show. Well, in this case, I feel offended. No, it's not that I feel offended. Just,
you know what? Yeah, I can see that. You know what? That's fair.
That's why Daigo hasn't gotten any actual character development.
Other than
whatsoever.
He got lost on the beach when he was a kid, and then this alien chick was like, "Yeah, go that way, and you'll get home."
And he's the descendant of the people that worship Tiga.
Yeah. So this is a heavy Shinjo focused episode, more so about his sister.
Yeah, Mayumi,
because apparently her boyfriend is coming back from America.
Yeah.
He's a Grand Prix racer.
I think they mentioned him in the episode when they went to the amusement park.
Yeah.
I think that was what episode 10?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, like she mentions that her boyfriend was in another country. I'm like, oh yeah, right. You have an actual boyfriend.
And she has an actual boyfriend.
This is 5 episodes later. Oh, you do have a boyfriend.
Yeah. So apparently, we get the return of Gazzoto.
Yeah, Gazorda.
Yeah.
Gazordo. But he's purple this time.
Generation 2 Gazordo.
Yeah, in which that's what the Ultra Wiki refers to him as, Generation 2 Gazordo. Or Gazordo?
So, and they actually make an explanation as to why he's still around, because it's he never left. He just he got scattered into those little mini life forms.
Yeah, the critters.
The critters, and just went into the atmosphere, and they've just been.
And they just fused again.
Yeah, they just fused again.
Because they never really solved the problem out in the ionosphere. It's just they kind of just went back in the ionosphere.
Ionosphere.
Yeah, ionosphere or ionosphere.
Why all these end in fear? Oh, Jimmy Neutron, I love that movie.
It's just, they all merge back together, and it's uh-oh. What do you mean by uh-oh? Oh, nothing, just uh-oh.
So Daigo and Shinjo are together in a gut swing, and they're making a thing. So then what happens is apparently Gazordo, or the critters, they make this the cloud makes anything within electronic within 10 kilometers of its radius is just shuts down. It doesn't work.
Shinjo and Daigo were out in the gut swing, in which they flew by, they were around it, and they crashed straight into the water.
thus Shinjo injuring his foot and Daigo injuring his hand.
Yeah, which I think they sprained their legs or sprained his leg and his arm.
Yeah, because like they didn't break it. They just because like Shinjo wouldn't have been able to like to do what he does later.
They wouldn't be able to do anything.
No. So they end up in the hospital, and Mayumi like goes to see them, and like she's really upset, and she goes like, well, like, what if like this is like the last time I ever see you? Like, what if I like find out just like you died? And like Shinjo's just like, well, I won't die until I see you like get married or something.
I won't die until I know that until I see you in a wedding dress.
Yeah, and then Mayumi's like, well, that might not be too much longer, and he's like, Nani the fuck?
Nani the fuck?
So yeah, we find out that her boyfriend,
Takuma,
is coming
to Japan.
Yeah, to tell her something important, which it's presumed that it's a proposal.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna propose to her.
And he wanted to talk to Shinjo.
Probably get his blessing.
Yeah, probably has his blessing because there's no chance in hell that freaking their parents are still alive. I don't even know if their parents are still around.
I think their parents are overseas. I don't know. The parents are always overseas in Japan. I don't know what they have an obsession with America.
There's no work in Japan.
So yeah. So Mayumi, like, she's being fucking adorable.
Yeah, so I thought she was someone completely different.
Oh yeah, by the way, we're meeting him tonight. What?
Nani the fuck? Again?
So she's like, will you come? And he's like, oh, all right, for you, I will. Yay. And so like Daigo apparently went off to go get drinks, so he got like 2 like orange juices and then like a thing of water or something like that. And like she leaves and like blows him a kiss, and Daigo's like, wait, what? And Daigo's like, oh, I wonder what was up with her. And then Shinjo like takes the drink. He's like, no, hey, that's my drink. Whatever.
Well, he's gonna be on the plane. He's on his way to Japan. Suddenly, the electromagnetic field, or the electromagnetic cloud.
Yep, the MC.
Yeah, the MC is currently on its way to the plane that Takuma's on.
Yeah, flight 206 to Tokyo.
Yeah, flight 206 to Tokyo.
And
this is the part where radar comes in.
Yeah,
and tells them all that it spun in, and there were no survivors.
So we see like he's like has like a locket with Mayumi's picture in it, and like
because this was the age before cell phones.
Yeah, well, no, cell phones were a thing. It's just they were really.
Yeah, but
they're
not
shitty. Like you couldn't use your cell phone on a plane.
Yeah, but it's not like modern day cell phones where like you have like say like your lock screen's like your girlfriend or something.
Yeah, you mean like mine?
Yeah. Oh, you mean like mine? No, wait, mine's just Kamara Ryuki.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's your real love.
Yeah.
So then, like, we see, like, everyone start going blue, and it's like, okay, and it cuts away from it. We're like, okay, we'll just not worry about that for now. They'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. So Shinjo realizes that it's Flight 206, like, that's the plane that Tanaka was on.
Yeah.
So he just immediately, like, is like, I'm gonna fucking go, like, take care of this, and, like, Kana Munakata's just like, the fuck you are, and he's like, no, fuck you, drops his cane and just fucking limps out, going gut swing. Daigo's like, no, I'm going too, whatever.
I'm going with him before he does anything stupid.
Also, there was a really nice little attention to continuity that I liked, where, like, because, like, Daigo, he injured his hand, so he has a sprained hand.
Yeah.
So I like that, like, he's trying to get his communicator out, and, like, he just goes, like, Shinjo, he's like, can you hold this? Like, I can't really use one other hand.
Yeah, he's like, hold the drinks so I can grab my communicator.
So they actually keep the continuity throughout this episode that, like, Daigo's hand is injured. And like,
when they're in the gut swing, he even mentions, he's like, alright, Shinjo, you gotta remember, I only got one hand here, so I'm not gonna be able to co-pilot that well.
And then later on, he transforms into Tiga, and, like, he looks at his hand, and he goes, like...
he clenches it, he's like,
okay, like, it hurts, but, like, I can still fight. I actually noticed when he was fighting that like he does like hurt his hand. He goes like like because like his hand still hurts.
Mm.
So even an Ultraman, even being an Ultraman, like doesn't like negate like any injuries you might have, I guess. So that was I like that attention to continuity. So good job, Tiga. So Mayumi decides to go like ride to the airport to go pick up Takuma, but then like
the
police are like kind of barricading the area, being like, "Yeah, you can't go beyond this point." So she goes, "Oh, okay," backs off, drives forward, fucking anyways, because you know you can't stop love.
All you need is love, love.
Love is all you need.
The car stopped.
Yeah, so then the car suddenly stops, but then, so Gazordo comes out, and then he just starts doing his thing that he did, and then the last time he showed up, where he just keeps shooting, like, balls of energy everywhere. So we find out that the Guts vehicles work within the barrier, like, within the radius.
I guess so.
Yeah. But then,
So basically, Commander Mukata, he comes up with the plan that they need to lure, Gazordo out of the area and in like more towards the water.
Yeah, so they can have like a kill zone where they can actually kill him without having to jeopardize anyone else.
Yeah.
So Hori, I think, like makes like this microwave thing that like sends a signal out that like attracts Gazordo.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's working and everything like that, but then then this mysterious person on a bike shows up.
Well, before that happens, Mayumi gets attacked by Gazordo and she like collapses in the open field.
The car blows up.
Yeah, the car blew up. Shinjo and Daigo go to her, and that's when the mysterious guy on the motorcycle shows up.
And it's Takuma, but like
Takuma,
we don't really know how it got here.
But here's the thing, though. The show is hinting that it wasn't supposed to be Takuma, because as they're about to send out the whole mission thing, Yazumi, the boy genius of the group, he asks the commander, "Can I go out and help them?" And she said she'll think about it.
Yeah.
I feel like it was supposed to lead into like him being like Yazumi supposed to be in the motorcycle.
Yeah.
With the microwave. Just if this was a modern tokusatsu show, it would be like,
that's what it would have been. Hey, what's up, guys?
Nani?
Yeah, but I think she didn't let him go because she didn't want to jeopardize him because he's so smart.
We need
We need you. We have the brawn out there. We need the brains. Actually, has she ever fucking gone out and done anything?
No, she's the captain. She doesn't need to get her hands dirty.
Kamiki did next. It was fucking badass.
Yeah, but that was
on his daughter's wedding, no doubt.
Well, yeah, but that was because Kamiki,
Kamiki's a badass.
The mission comes before anything.
Hell, Tachibana, who's the fucking command captain of the fucking group, turned a fucking Nexus. That was a great episode.
Hell, Cap does more in the original Ultraman show.
Yeah.
But I think that's mostly because there's like only 5 of them.
And then there's the best captain of all time, Naomi from SSSP.
Yeah.
Or SSP.
Shito.
Such people.
Shito.
So yeah, Takuma lures Gazordo away, and then Daigo's like, "Oh, take care of your sister. I'm gonna go like help," and he runs off and like he actually finds like a clearing where he can like kind of go hide like underneath a hill, and then he like transforms into Tiga.
Tiga time.
Tiga time. And then he starts fighting Gazordo, and like he's like making sure to like keep an eye on his hand because like it's injured, and then like you think he's about to be defeated, but then he turns power type.
Yep, power type.
Power type.
And then he defeats him with. So Gazordo blasts an attack at him.
But he has an ability where he can absorb an attack and repel it back.
Yeah, he absorbs it into his Delicium.
Ray.
Yeah, no, not Ray.
Delicium light stream.
Yeah, the Delicium light stream, and bounces it back at him.
Yeah,
and he explodes.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, this is the last time we see him.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But remember, rule of 3.
Yeah, because they didn't get rid of the critters.
Mm-hmm. The episode's like, you know what? We're gonna pull on your heartstrings.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking tear your heart out. So, like,
eat your heart out.
So, we find out that Takuma, he's dead. Everyone on that plane died. They got absorbed by Gazordo.
Yeah, Gazordo destroyed the plane inside the cloud, but Hori theorizes that there is a science
like a
theory that the soul is made of plasma, And since Gazordo was carrying around so much plasma energy wherever he went, his soul was strong enough to come help.
Yeah, so you get this really fucking touching scene of just like Miami being like, "Oh, Takuma, it's so great you're here. Like now we can be together." And he's like, "No, I'm sorry. Like I can't.
This is goodbye.
This is goodbye." And she's like, "What do you mean? You just got here?" And it's like, "I just want you to know I love you so much." And then he just disappears, and I'm like, "Oh my!" Like I was just like sitting there, like Gar was in his room, and I was like watching TV or like on my own. I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, I was like, "Holy shit!"
You were in your room when I was watching it, and I'm like, "What happened?" And
you're like, "He's dead. He was never there." And just you feel so bad for her because like she was so like happy and so in love, and just like she lost everything. She lost love of her life.
To quote Peter Parker, in this journey, you can't save everyone.
Mm-mm.
Or no, the hardest part about this job is you can't save everyone.
No. And yeah, just like, Shinjo's there to like comfort her. Cause it's like, oh.
Yeah. And which Shinjo's even upset about that because he made it his goal to make sure that she wasn't gonna cry again today.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's a bummer.
Oh, but yeah, it fucking sucked. But like,
and you want to know the biggest bummer of all?
Hmm?
This episode's one of the remaining dub episodes that you can still find online.
Oh man.
So now I'm just wondering, how did the dub handle this? With our whole thing in the West about how like people can't die on television.
I'm going now. I'm in space. Bye.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go home to my
maybe.
planet. And Takuma went home to died on the way home to his own planet.
Just like no one can really die on screen unless it's in a cartoon. Like big example being The Simpsons.
That's why the Digimon dub works so well. It's like Digimon don't die; they just fucking go back to eggs.
Except for Wizardmon, he's permadead.
Well, yeah, because he died in the real world, so he became a data ghost.
But that I liked. That was something that I really liked.
And then they brought it back again in season 2. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, the ghost of Wizardmon was around, and it's like, Wizardmon, how are you still here? I'm a ghost now.
Yeah, if Digimon died in the real world, they become ghosts.
Who knew?
But yeah, no, this was a fucking really good episode.
Like, well, seriously, what is wrong with live action shows over here in the West not having, especially like general like kid shows in a sense? Why can't we have people get killed off?
Because that's like not something you want to put in kids' heads. Because like it's too dark, and then they like it might fuck them up like at an early age.
Well, you can put like almost every animated movie that I watched as a kid, someone died.
Yeah, no, and like that's the thing. Like you have to teach your children, like that's a part of life, and like everyone dies eventually, and just like you don't want to, but like it happens.
And sometimes it just happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's no big battle. Sometimes there's no final mission. It's just, hey, where is he? Oh,
he's sleeping.
He died in his sleep.
Yeah. So like, cause like I grew up with like tons of violence as a kid. So like that's why like in like for me I'm actually like in real life I'm like a super fucking nice person, but like I just like I love violence. I love just like death and shit like that and just bloody stuff. But like I would never do stuff like that to like in real life. I would never hurt a fly.
No, neither would I. I'm a pacifist.
I am also a pacifist.
Well, I'm like the Hulk in a sense.
You're Professor Hulk.
I am a pacifist, and you don't want to see me get aggressive.
No.
It's only happened a few times in my life. Like, I can count them on my fingers how many times I've actually lost my shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And, like, when I mean lose my shit, I do mean, like I'm mad by it. Like, beyond, don't be in the same room as me.
That's the same with me. You don't ever see me angry. I rarely get angry, and when it happens, it's bad.
You don't want to see me when I get angry.
You don't want to see me when I'm hungry.
So yeah, this was episode 92.
So shorty one.
Yeah, but something happened to the text here.
Uh-oh.
I'll have to fix that in a moment. But yeah. So I noticed something funny at the end of last week, or at the end of 91 episode. I said it's episode 89.
Oh
For some reason, I'm like, well, why?
Mm.
Oh, it's 91.
Yeah.
Say it. This is episode 92. Short but sweet.
Short but sweet. And the thumbnail will just be, it'll be Takuma, but with Wizardmon's head.
Takuma with Wizardman's head?
Yeah.
I'll think of something better.
Yeah, I think it's something good.
Oh.
But yeah, no, Tiga's actually starting to get really, really fucking good now.
Yeah.
Like, it's, like, I noticed that the show's really, really, it writes its side characters really well. Like, the rest of the Guts team, like, now that you told me, like, Daigo is supposed to be us, like, a representation of us, like,
It makes a lot more sense.
And it makes these other characters that we're watching so much better. Like, fucking Hori, Rina, Shinjo, I forgot what the smart kid's name is.
Yazumi,
yeah.
They're all in this together.
Oh god, no. Yeah, schwa for now.
Schwa for now, everyone. Oh, and don't worry, there will be 2 episodes of Taiga next week.
Oh yeah, all the Taiga. All the time.
Schwa for now.
Schwa for now.
Hey everyone, thank you for listening to this episode Kaiju Sentai Ultraranger. We appreciate your dedication to listening.
If you have an opinion on the news or shows we talked about, leave a comment down below. #comments for Lane.
If you want to check us out on other social media pages, you can check out our Twitter pages. As always, you can follow me at twitter.com/autobot.
You can follow me at twitter.com/Lane_.
For other pages, you can find my blog, Gar's Toku Blogs, on facebook.com. And while you're on Facebook, why not give Radio Sentai Castranger a follow?
For older episodes of our shows, you can find them at castranger.podbean.com. And we also have some merch, such as t-shirts and bags, available at tpublic.com.
That's all for this exciting episode of Kaiju Sentai Ultraranger. Until next time,
Schwa for now!
「